welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get on in here, get on in here, get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. We having a little self-care. This is not our usual day that we usually have it, but I just want to check in with y'all. It's been a long time, y'all. It's been a minute. What's going on, everybody? I hope that y'all can hear me loud and clear. Let me know. How's everybody doing today? Happy Sunday. It's usually Saturday. We doing it a little different today. This is the remix. I forgot to share this out. I always do. I always forget something. Something gets forgotten. Okay, good. Kendall said I sound good. What's up, Kendall? Hey, Kendall. Hey, Candy Love. Hi, Lemon Kush Pepper. Thank you for joining. Lighting up with Letitia. It's good to see you guys. So, yes, y'all, I wanted to check in with y'all. I wanted to do this before the month was over. So I was gonna come up yesterday, but yesterday was my best friend's sister birthday, and I had to go spend some time with her. And she had told me that we was going a different time, so I switched everything around. I was trying to figure it out. When in all actuality, I really could have went yesterday, but I feel like I always tell y'all everything happens for a reason, and so maybe that just was the way it was supposed to work out, and I was supposed to relax, relate, release, have a quiet day, and then go spend, her birthday with her because she deserves it. She's always, looking out for everybody. So today, you guys, of course, is not Self-Care Saturday. We don't miss Saturday, but we are here to do a little self-care. And we always want to remember, first and foremost, to breathe before we do anything else. Go ahead, take a deep breath in, hold it, and let it on out. Okay. And then, you know, this is self-care. This must be the place. This is the place. You are in the right place, okay, where everybody is welcome. This is my happy place. And it's good vibes only. And self-care is not a luxury. It is a necessity, of course. We have to take care of ourselves before we can take care of anybody else. We are now officially closed for the self-care of it all. And before I get into anything else, I like to do a little check-in, see how everybody is hanging in there, how everybody been making out, what we've been doing in these streets these last couple of weeks, and how we are coming along. Um, I'm gonna say I'm Black. I could be better, I could be worse, but I'm okay, and I'm very truly thankful, especially after everything that I have been through. Okay. First and foremost, if this is your first time finding my channel, child, it's been a minute. I'm a little rusty, but welcome to you. If y'all already been rocking with me, welcome back. Y'all know with self-care, I usually talk about bringing awareness to physical illness, mental illness, stopping the stigma, breaking the silence, and just trying to bring us all together and give us different self-care tips, self-care ideas, positive affirmations to help us make it through the day, because baby, life be life and it be doing some things, and sometimes it gets to be too much. So of course, like I said, the first things we doing is remembering to breathe. I don't care if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 3 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you need. Go ahead and take that time, and just always remember to check in on yourself, and that if we don't take time out for ourselves, we literally can't do anything for anybody else. You got to put the oxygen mask on you first. So that is where, we start everything at. And, um, go us, right? We still here. We made it, some did not. So you got to be thankful for that, right? Okay, I see a lot of yellows and orange. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's where we need to be. That is where we need to be. But even if you are not okay today, that is okay. It's okay, not to be okay, right? If today isn't a good day, hopefully tomorrow is a better one. As long as we still have another day, we have another chance to make it better, right? So even if we ain't feeling too hot today, that is perfectly fine. Okay? There's nothing that says that you have to be okay or you have to be in a good mood. But like I said, y'all, I'm doing this a little different today. I did check in with y'all while I was in the hospital. For those of that don't know, I just got out the hospital not that long ago. I'm still recuperating, still going through the recovery phase. This has definitely been an experience that I did not have on my bingo card at all, child. Okay, your girl thought I was up out of here when I tell you. So I wanted to take some time to kind of tell my story a little bit. Okay, this is my story. This is my song, right? My little testimony of what I've been going through and why y'all haven't been seeing me on, YouTube as much. I'm still around though. I'm still around and I'm doing, what I can do. But I'm definitely also taking care of myself, following my own advice and making sure that I do what I need to do for me. So most of you that have been rocking with me with the self-care pretty much kind of have an idea and know, but for those who may not, I want to say like back in September, because probably between July and September, with me losing my sister in July, I didn't get to go right back. And I'm always talking to you guys about the importance of us making sure that we get ourselves checked up, that we follow up with things, right? So we can know what's going on, we can catch it early, and we can be able to take care of ourselves the way that we need to. So said they saw a lump on my breast. So basically, it meant me going back, doing several mammograms, getting biopsy done, and all of this. And then we confirmed that, yay, you caught it early. It's first stage. It's small. We can go ahead and either start a treatment or do a surgery or both, right? However, it didn't work out like that. Every time you turned around, they was like, we can't give you the medication for this reason or that reason. We need to send you to get, checkups to make sure that you can actually go through the surgery with no problem, which we want that, right? We want them to check everything. We want to make sure that we're going to be okay and we're going to be able to do the things that we need to do. But in between that, around December, January, I caught pneumonia. So mind you, I didn't have any symptoms from the pneumonia. Just went in to get, my chest x-ray done so that I could get cleared for this surgery, only to find out, girl, you got pneumonia. We got to go ahead and give you some damn, antibiotics and clear that on up before we could do anything else, right? And they asking me, do you feel this? Do you feel that? Do you feel the other? I'm like, no, I don't feel any of those things. I feel just fine. I would have not known at all had it not been for me already going in to, get this surgery done. So I guess it was good that they were checking, right? So then I go back and I get another chest x-ray in about 10 days, 2 weeks or whatever. Because with the holidays, we had to kind of wait behind that. And they tell me I'm cleared, I'm just fine. But then we going to have now the surgeon sending me to her own doctors because she says the first place that I went to get this mammogram, they messed up. They dropped the ball. They should have been contacting me back. They should have been doing both biopsy on my breast and my lymph nodes under my arm at the same time, which wasn't done. She writes the place up. She's pissed off and she's like, don't ever go back to them. But now she resends me back to go get these done, these things done through her and her people. And so here I go again, ring around the rosy, right? Merry-go-round, where I have to do another daggone biopsy under my arm. I have to do another mammogram, do a sonogram, go for an EKG, echogram. I get sent to a cardiologist, right? And even though my own primary doctor did an EKG, I did one with her doctor as well. So, child, I'm just running the doctors, nonstop. I'm tired of damn doctors at this point, but we got to do what we got to do for our health, right? So I get past all of that and I'm like, okay, cool. Now they'll be able to set me up for this surgery that I'm going to do. Well, child, all I know is I kept feeling bad the whole week from I don't even know what it was. I guess it was like the 14, 15, something like that, up until the 21st, right? I'm just feeling sick, but I'm feeling weak. I'm feeling lightheaded. I'm feeling like I'm losing my breath. I have a duplex apartment, so I normally have to walk up the stairs in my house, and I'm having a hard time walking up the stairs in my house and everything like that, right? So obviously, this is not good. I'm feeling like I'm coming down with something. So I go ahead and I'm drinking my ginger tea. I'm drinking regular tea, green tea. I'm drinking Theraflu. I'm drinking vitamin C. I'm taking NyQuil, DayQuil, like all of the things, y'all. Okay, I'm trying to doctor myself up because normally, whenever I feel like I'm catching a cold, I'm always like, okay, let me, knock this out before it could get bad, before it could get worse, and make it go away. But it's not going away. I'm just feeling worse and worse each day. So February 21st comes and I'm in the house and I'm just weak as hell, y'all. I'm weak as hell. I can't get up. I can't breathe. I'm supposed to go on with Nita, Moochie, and Inga that night to do Yellow Jackets. I end up talking to my mother. I tell my mother I'm not feeling good. I am going to go to the hospital. She like, oh, well, can't you just go to urgent care? I said no, because urgent care, unfortunately, charges me a big copay. So I'm going to take my behind to the emergency room, right? And then I speak to my girlfriend and she's like, yeah, I don't like the way you sound. Please go to the hospital, right? And I call Moochie and I say to Moochie, girl, I gotta call the ambulance. Moochie was like, well, okay. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it to the live. So long story short, y'all, I try to walk to the emergency room because they're not far from me. It's right down the block. I get outside my house and I fall into the wall and I have an accident and I'm like, oh shit, I can't walk to the hospital. So I come back in, clean myself up. I call them and I'm like, 911, okay, I need y'all. They come. I barely could get dressed. I found the sweats I could find. I found some boots and I found this sweater that you have to kind of button up in the front, to close it up. And then I just throw my coat on top of me. So I'm not really clothed properly. And then they come and they tested me in the house and putting oxygen on me, of course, asking me all these questions. And then they roll me on out to the ambulance and take me to the hospital. What I did not have on my bingo card, because mind y'all, I'm supposed to get incubated for the surgery that I have to do on my breast. So I'm already trying to mentally prepare myself for that. And I'm trying to just get this over with, get this breast surgery done, be able to start my treatments and see what that's going to be, right? Get to the hospital. They talking about, well, we got to incubate you. I'm like, no, you don't. The devil is a liar. I'm like, why the hell do you have to incubate me? And they like, because you only have 20% oxygen. Okay. When they said that, I knew shit was serious. Like, I don't even know how the hell I was walking around with 20% oxygen. Okay. Your oxygen is supposed to be 100%. If it's 90 or 85, anything under 95, we worried. Okay. But your girl here was walking around with 20. Nothing but the grace of God that I was walking. Okay. So now I know, oh shit, I'm going to have to get incubated, even though I don't want to be incubated. So I go ahead and I say, okay, if you have to do it, you have to do it. It is what it is, right? So, yeah, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't. I felt so weak and I was just losing my breath. I'm like, something is not right. Now, mind you, so many people these last couple of months I know have been like they had pneumonia, they had COVID again, they had the flu, they had respiratory infections. It's just been in the air. I'm telling y'all, be careful because they say it's a new strain. This flu, I done worked in the hospital. I told y'all, nursing homes and all of that over 20 years. I ain't never felt like nothing like this in my life, and I never want to feel it again. So nonetheless, they called my sister, Shay, the one y'all always see me talk about. Actually, it was just her birthday. That's what I was out with yesterday. And they tell her, we're going to have to incubate your sister. So mind you, what I had did was I sent her a text, and to top it off, what made the situation a little scary and a little worse was that my phone got disconnected, right? So nobody was going to be able to reach me through my phone. I have an emergency phone that only probably 2 people have the number to that I rarely use, but I'm like, okay, this is an emergency situation, so I need to use it now. And the reason my phone was disconnected was because T-Mobile decided that a device I sent them back in November, they gonna say they never got the damn device back. Okay, we gonna play games now, and we want to charge me and have me pay for the damn device. And I'm like, hell no, I ain't paying for it. Been with them over 20 years, had the same number, never had this issue before. And I'm like, what a time for this to happen, right? So the only ones I was able to get a message to is Moochie, my mom, and now I text my girlfriend, who I know usually wakes up about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning for work, and I say I'm in the hospital. So that's all she knows. So now she's waking up, seeing the text, and she's trying to call me. I tell her, yeah, I'm here now. But then the next thing you know, the hospital's calling her back to be like, we need to incubate her. So she said, no, put my sister on the damn phone. I want to hear from her that she want to be incubated. Like, what is going on? What are y'all talking about? Because I just spoke to her. There's no reason why y'all should be telling me y'all about to incubate her. Like, what's happening here? And then I say, if they have to, they have to, right? Because at this point, 20%, that's serious. So they go ahead and they put me out, y'all. All I know is, baby, and I didn't know at the time what they was giving me, but they was giving me propofol to put me out, I guess. They was giving me fentanyl. I don't know, child, but I was seeing lions, tigers, bears, okay, green clovers, rainbows, everything, right? And I'm like, I don't know how Michael Jackson and Prince was taking that medication in their damn house, honey. I just, that's a whole nother story, okay? So I'm out. I'm supposed to be out. Now, I don't know. I think I told y'all before that when I had my leg surgery, I woke up in the middle of the surgery and literally could feel them digging in my leg. And they like, oh, we got to give you, some more stuff and knock your ass back out. You up. But baby, this was different, y'all. All I could tell y'all is that I don't know if y'all ever heard that saying, like when we was kids, I know they used to say you got the witch on your back. It's like you up, but you stuck, you can't move. You seeing and hearing everything around you, you can't talk. Well, I had an experience like that where I'm seeing the doctors walking around my bed and I'm hearing them say she's not responding. And I'm screaming to them like, I am responding. I am here. I am here. What are y'all talking about? But I'm stuck. I'm trying to move my body. I can't. I'm fighting. And I just can't. I don't know how long it went on. It could have been 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It felt like forever, right? I'm scared as hell at this point because I'm like, why the hell they not hearing me? Why can't I move? Why am I not getting up? What the hell is going on? Right, Candy. Kai's a damn kite. Okay. So, child, all I know is like I tell myself, calm down, relax. I'm like, give it a minute. I'm like, when you get back up, they're gonna hear you. I tell myself, just let it go. Like maybe you fighting the medication and you shouldn't be fighting it because why the hell am I up? Why am I hearing them? What is going on? Right? That's what I'm thinking in my head. So all of a sudden, it's almost like a curtain closes on me, and I start to see it going black. Right? And I don't remember anything else at that point. I wake up another time. So at this point, I'm waking up periodically, and I can remember seeing my girlfriend there. I can remember seeing my brother walking past. I can remember seeing doctors walking past. And then all of a sudden, when I wake up, for good, so to speak, for the first time, when I'm all the way out of, from the medication, the doctors are saying to me, oh, well, what happened? Why you didn't tell us you had COPD? Why you ain't tell us you had sleep apnea? Why you ain't tell us you had an asthma, machine? Why wasn't you using it? And I'm like, because I don't have any of those things unless y'all telling me I have it. Well, I couldn't talk because I had a tube down my damn throat. Okay. So I was writing everything. But mind you, before I could even write, they was pissing me off because, when you got the tube down your throat, they come and they suction you and they turning you and they moving you. So people just kept being rough with me, doing all this stuff on me. And I'm going like this. And one of the first nurses I got, she was like, no, real nasty. And I'm like, please, like going like this. And I'm trying to motion them to like put my head up. I'm trying to motion them to do different things. So then finally I go like this. And it got to the point where I was able to start writing things down. So I wake up one time and one of my cousins was there that I haven't seen in a long time. I said, how the hell she get here? How she know I'm in here? I'm waking up another time. There's another cousin there and she got a bunch of balloons and she's calling people on video and she's like, yeah, I'm here now. So I didn't know if these things was actually happening or if it was just in my head or if I was dreaming about it because I'm high. I didn't know what was real and what wasn't, right? Of course, later I got to speak to them and later I seen cards and letters that they left where I'm like, okay, I'm not bugging out. They really was here. But during that time, I didn't know who was really there and who the hell wasn't there, right? So the doctor at one point comes and he's like, girl, well, he didn't say girl, but he's like, you wasn't responding to us, right? You was out of it. We didn't know what happened, and you scared us for a minute. And he's like, this is the doctor that saved you. And then I'm basically like looking at him like he got three heads. And I said, well, I saw you. I saw when you was walking around my bed, and I kept calling saying, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Okay, I am responding. And they looked like, what the hell she talking about? Their eyes got real big. So that was that part of it. Now, another part was like when they had me with all of the tubes and stuff, and I'm there. I didn't see the faces, but it was like I could feel people behind me, if that makes sense. Like I felt my sister, I felt my cousin, I felt my other half, I felt my best friend's dad, I felt just my family, my aunts, my grandmother. So I calmed down again and I'm like, okay, y'all with me. I'm not by myself. I was feeling like we was warriors coming through. I said, I know I'm covered now because I got y'all here. And I felt like a sense of peace, like everything was going to be okay because I was getting a little shaky and a little scared previous to that. So it was so crazy that when I was telling my girlfriend about it, she was like, "Oh wow!" She said, her arm, her head stood up on her arm because she like I was asking all of them to watch over you. And when I spoke to my aunt, she was saying, she did the same thing too. So I'm like, yeah, well, I felt everybody's prayers, and I just felt like a certain energy because, baby, when I tell y'all, and this is with any place. Some of the doctors was from the pits of hell. Some of them nurses was nasty as I don't know what. But baby, I was looking like you got the wrong one here. You don't know who the hell you messing with. But then you had other nurses that was coming in and praying. Like, you believe in God? Because I started crying at one point when I finally got the two. Well, let me back up a little bit. I'm skipping. The first team that tried to take the tube out of my mouth, when they was like cough, I couldn't cough. I couldn't make no noise. I couldn't do nothing, right? So they was like, we got to leave it in because her throat is swelling and we can't let her throat close up. So I'm scared as shit now. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I'm never going to talk again? Like, what are we saying here? So they say, we got to leave the tube. So the tube left in for another 10 hours. So I'm aggravated because I want this damn tube out. Then the next team come and it was like a mixture, a black nurse or doctor, whatever, like an Indian, Asian, Puerto Rican, or variety. And this one girl looked at me and she was like, oh, I got this, because she used some kind of machine to scan. And they was like, oh, stop being, they told her she was being like bragging, like boasted, and they was like, calm down, you don't know you gonna have it. And she was like, no, I got it. She said, when we take this tube out, you gonna cough and you gonna talk. And I was just like, I couldn't say it because the tube was in my mouth, but I was thinking in my head, like, yes, girl, I believe you. Like, from your lips to God's ear, right? Get it out and I'm gonna talk. So nonetheless, they come, they take it out, they say cough, and I did a little cough, and then I talked, but of course it was real low, real scratchy. And then they like, okay, good. So it's these two other different kind of machines they had to put me on that I had to stay on for a couple of damn hours and give me these other treatments in between that, and they keep coming back checking. And it was so funny to me. I was mentioning this part on the last live when I was talking to y'all from the hospital. Like, they literally, because I had box braids in my hair, and my girlfriend had just kind of put it up in a bun. They over here trying to work around the damn hair and not mess up the hair. Talking about, oh, the hair looks good. So put the damn mask on. I'm like, child, that's not what y'all should be worried about right now, but I appreciate it, right? So at this point, more of my family start coming in, and I'm getting to talk to my girlfriend, and I'm telling her, like, girl, I don't remember if this is real. I don't remember if I talked to you and the kids. I don't remember if this one or that one was there. She's like, yeah, you did. You spoke to all of us. I'm like, okay, cool. That wasn't a dream. So then I'm asking for my phone back because I'm like, I need to be able to get in touch with people because they took everything. They didn't give it to a family member, right? And they didn't leave it in the room with me. They said when it's a situation like that, they lock everything up in a locker, right? Or your valuables and everything you came in with. And they're basically like, we have to find it. So now they're saying we know that it's in the locker, but the problem is we can't find the original no, DeMarcus, I wasn't able to call my son at all. That was another scary thing. My girlfriend actually had to come to my house and leave a letter on my refrigerator for my son because he's a workaholic and he was at work when I left and I didn't get a chance to tell him. So that was something else that had me worried, right? So now they're telling me we can't find the paper that you signed and what valuables you came in with, so we really don't know, and you're gonna have to wait till the next day for that. So I'm thinking somebody done came in there and stole all my stuff. I'm like, I know y'all freaking lying, right? I'm getting pissed off. So I'm ringing the bell because one lady had came to me and said, give me a minute. I'm going to find out about your stuff. And then as hours later, she never came back. And when I ring the bell, mind you, I could barely talk. I'm talking in a whisper. I'm definitely not talking as loud as I'm talking now because my voice was just starting to come back. I'm trying to say to the nurse, like, can you please come? And somebody was supposed to go, find my stuff. He laughs. And I thought that was so nasty. And then he gonna tell one of the other girls, like, oh, that's for you. Like he didn't want to be bothered and he thought it was funny that I was worried about my stuff. That just pissed me off even more. I'm like, what the hell are you laughing about? Like I was getting so damn ticked off with some of them. Like I said, some was nice, some was not so nice. So I had went from being on the 8th floor to being in the MICU, ICU, then back to the 8th floor, and then back to the 9th floor. I had a couple of trips around this damn place, right? It was to the point where a lot of the doctors and nurses was getting to know me and was remembering me and was like, oh, wow, it's so good to see you up. And do you remember us? Do you remember my face? Do you remember me coming to the room? And some I did, some I didn't, right? So now, finally I do get my stuff back. I actually got it back like right before they was about to discharge me to a different room. They end up finding it. I'm like, okay, cool. I actually end up like my son did come. I seen him come. My girlfriend made me laugh because she was like, I put the letter on the refrigerator. I knew if I put it on the refrigerator, his ass gonna go eat, so he gonna see it. So he came, my brother came, they was all in and out the room. My mother and father's nervous because my father's all the way in South Carolina. My mother's in Delaware. They both trying to figure out how they could get up here to me. So there was that, right? Now they start me out on fluids. I could have water. Then they want to see if I could do the water with ice. Then of course they move you on to like juice and puddings, anything that's soft. Then they finally say I can have heart healthy food and I can have solid food, and they start bringing that. But y'all already know that hospital food is nasty as I don't know what. The only thing that was good was the breakfast. Okay, I was tearing that damn breakfast down. But lunch and dinner, I was like, what the hell is this? Okay, y'all can go ahead and get this up out of here, right? So, oh, thank you to Marcus. I appreciate you. What to say? Child, I feel like I can't see nothing. I'm sorry. The Joy King had me worried about you. I'm glad you doing well. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I'm doing well too, DeMarcus. I was worried about myself. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Candy Love says God was with you. I know that for sure. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely he was, girl. Absolutely he was. So, um, I get to this room, right? Is this room on the 9th floor? Is in a little corner. It looked like a closet, y'all. It honestly looked like it wasn't supposed to be a hospital room, but they made it into a hospital room. So one of the first things when the doctor pulled me in this room and they switching me, from the gurney to the bed, he said they done gave us a bed from the pit to hell. I said, why would you say something like that? We rebuked that. We ain't about to say I'm getting in no bed from the pit to hell. But I didn't know why he was saying that. Child, why the bed? One side of the bed wasn't working. All different kind of stuff was going on with that bed. That bed was making noise and just doing its own thing. Then the light in the room was messed up. The freaking oxygen in the room was messed up. The damn what was the other thing? It was something else that was messed up. The TV remote was messed up, right? And then there's some guy that's working in the damn bathroom. So I'm like, well, room y'all done put me in. What the hell is going on here? But at the same time, I'm happy to have my own room. They come in and they fix the stuff or whatever. Now, mind you, when the girl come in with the blood pressure machine is acting up. When the nurse come in with the IV machine is acting up. I said, what is happening in this damn room? I think we need an exorcism. Like, I just didn't understand it. So they coming in and out, and don't think you about to get no sleep in the hospital, which I couldn't sleep anyway. Like once they took the tube out, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I probably was up like for almost 48 hours straight, right? I couldn't sleep. I was wide awake. The nurse had left from his 12-hour shift that he did, went home, came back and was like, wait, you still up? And I was like, yeah, usually when I'm home, I don't really sleep as much, but I think I was scared to go to sleep. Like I felt like I wasn't going to wake back up. So since I was up now, I was like, I'm staying up. I don't know, but my body just couldn't sleep. And when I did close my eyes, I was seeing all kind of crazy things. I don't know if it was just the medication that was still in my system or what. So at this point, I'm watching this damn TV. When I tell y'all I missed my bed, first of all, because my freaking hip and my leg, and it's still hurting me to this day, y'all. Still haven't stopped. It was hurting me so bad. And I'm like, I didn't come in here with this damn pain. Now I'm asking them for pain medication because I'm like, yo, my leg feel like it's about to fall the hell off. What's going on? And they said, oh, it's because you've been in the bed for so long and you haven't been getting up and walking. And whenever I had to use the bathroom, they had to help me, and the nurses had to come clean me up and all of that kind of stuff. They had me as a fall risk. They didn't want me to get up and walk around. So I'm like, oh boy. Well, child, all I know is the nurse come in, she say the floor is slippery. I'm like, I don't know. Okay. The doctor come in, he like the floor is slippery, right? The freaking nutrition bringing in the tray say the floor is slippery. The text say the floor is slippery. Everybody complaining about this damn floor. So I said, well, I don't know what's going on with the floor. I ain't nothing spilled on it, right? While the man came in, y'all, to do my treatment, because I was getting these oxygen treatments every 4 hours. I didn't mean to laugh, but the way I laughed at this man, because when I tell y'all he looked like a damn cartoon, he came in and was like this with his legs, right? And he trying to keep himself up from falling, went into the wall, and the thing that he did, the oxygen, the thing that he, the thing that he had to put on me to breathe went flying, but this man never once fell. He was just like, what the hell is wrong with the floor? The floor is slippery. I'm like, oh my God. I said, everybody that comes in here keeps saying it's slippery. So I laughed so damn hard. I'm sorry. God forgive me. But he didn't fall. He didn't hurt nothing. But that shit was funny. He looked like a damn cartoon trying to keep himself up on the, standing straight. So I'm like, well, what the hell is going on with the floor? What is on the floor? Because remember, I'm not getting up walking nowhere. So I don't know. And then one of the other nurses come in and she like, what's happening? This floor is slippery. I said, yeah, the man almost fell. I said, girl, I don't know what's happening with the floor. She said, well, why you didn't warn me? You want me to bust my ass? So I'm cracking up like, listen, girl, I don't know. So they tell the girl that clean, they like, oh, go mop up that floor because something was on the floor. She come and she look and she's like, I don't see anything spilled. So what is on the floor? I'm like, girl, I don't know. If you don't know, I don't know. But she mopped it up anyway. I don't know, y'all, but the moral of the story was something was happening in that damn room. And I was like, get me the hell up out of here because I don't know what the hell it is, but it wasn't bothering me. It just seemed like it was bothering all of them. Hey, Samara Barney, how you doing? I hope all is well. What's up, Shayna? I'm sorry I'm not talking to y'all. I'm trying to remember the bits and pieces of this story because some things I remember, some things I don't. What's up, Brown Pretty? Ciao. Thank y'all for coming through. So, yeah, there was that, right? So she come and she mop up the floor. But after a while, y'all know me, okay? This could be a good thing and a bad thing. Y'all know I'm not going to stay my ass sitting down for long. Y'all know I ain't going to want to wait on nobody. So after a while, since they couldn't use the IV pole to give me my medication anyway, because that was acting crazy, I started using the IV pole as a damn crutch, if you will. And I started using that to go to the bathroom. The first time my son and my girlfriend helped me to the bathroom, and they was all coming bringing me food because I was like, I cannot do this hospital food. I told her to bring me some pudding, bring me some applesauce, bring me some yogurt. Child, while she was coming in with the big damn family packs, I said, now how the hell I'm supposed to eat all of that, girl? She took my some, oh well, you knew I wasn't gonna bring nothing small. It had to be big. So I sent some of it home with my son because I'm like, there's no way that I could eat it. Then here come my other girlfriend right behind her, bringing me the big family apple juice and orange juice. My cousin bringing the big can of peaches. So everybody was bringing big stuff, and it was stuff all over my damn table. But I started going on my own. I was like, I ain't gonna be ringing no bell, waiting forever for y'all to come. I was just getting up and going and just taking my time and going slow, right? And plus, I was like, I need to stretch my damn legs out because they was definitely cramping up in that freaking bed. So my friend kept saying, well, where did the COPD and sleep apnea and asthma come in? I said, I don't know, girl. I think they just was throwing things at the wall and wanted to see what was going to stick. Okay. That's why we also have to be careful with that, because I'm like, they asked me about that too. And I'm like, I've never been diagnosed with any of that. My brother has asthma, and later in life, he has sleep apnea, but I don't have it that I know of unless y'all diagnosed him with me, with that now. But, later they said that the pneumonia I originally had never cleared up all the way. So I'm confused with that, because why did them x-ray say it was clear if it wasn't, unless I caught it again? And then they said I had a new strain of this flu that's going around. Okay. Child, that damn thing almost took me up out of here. So that attacked my respiratory system, and I had acute respiratory failure. Okay. And so then they was, basically treating me for that. And I'm like, okay. And they like, we in touch with your doctors. We let them know everything that's going on. And, they asking me other questions about the breast thing. And am I getting treated for that? Do I want to come to them? Am I getting treated somewhere else? And things of that nature. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now, is like, we talking about me going home. Like I said, they was moving me from one spot to the next spot pretty fast. They was like, wow, you healing faster than most people that we've seen in these situations. You coming along good. All my vitals was good. My finger sticks was good. And I was so damn tired of getting them damn child checking your sugar, because I don't have no diabetes, thank God. I don't need nothing else added to the list. And they giving you the blood thinners and, like, make you not have blood clots. And baby, when I tell you them, that damn thing burn and it hurts so freaking bad, and ain't no reason why that shot hurt that damn bad. So I'm getting tired of them doing that. And of course, I want to go home, and they're saying like, we're gonna be able to discharge you, but we want to order this walker for you first, right? The therapist actually comes to walk me around and see how I walk. She sees that I'm familiar with therapy exercises already. She like, oh, you know a lot of this. And I'm like, yeah, I've done therapy throughout the years for my back and my legs. So we pretty much on the same page where that goes. And even though I have canes in my house, I don't always use them. Like, it's more so when I'm going to doctor's appointments, or if I'm going a long distance, or sometime if I'm in a lot of pain in my house, I may use it. I'd rather have them and, not needed than needed and not have it. So I got like 4 or 5 different canes in the house, but because the ambulance came and got me, I didn't use it to go over there. So now when I get up to stand and walk, it's kind of hard. I'm having a little bit of hard time. I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting shortness of breath. I feel weak. I'm lightheaded. I'm not as good on my feet as I normally am. So we agreed that I should get a walker. So we gonna go ahead and order this walker, right? And they have me practice with the walker, going all around the hospital floor. And I'm doing fine with it. And I'm like, well, give me the one with the chair so I can sit my ass down if I get tired. Okay, cool. So now that one is going to take a little longer to come. So I don't get, discharged as early as I would like to. But I'm like, okay, cool. Child, why they came the day that they supposed to be delivering it? And they like, oh, well, your walker was delivered. And they keep opening up the bathroom door, looking in there for it. And I'm like, no, walker was delivered. What the hell are y'all talking about, right? So at one point, I say to the doctor, no matter how many times you keep opening the damn bathroom door, it's not going to appear in there. Like, the walker ain't there, bitch. What the hell, So they like, well, we don't know what happened. It was some kind of mix up. So at this point, I say, I'm going to sign myself out. Just let me up out this bitch, okay? My son going to come get me. And they like, we understand how you feel, but please, we prefer that you stay, right? The doctor tries to talk to me. The nurse talks to me. They like, it's only one more day. We get it. We know you want to go home, but we really want you to hang in there because we don't want you to leave without the walker. I say, okay, one more day, right? I'm counting down. Hey, what's up, Torian? So now they Next day come, right? They told me I was gonna be up out of there early in the morning. I'm like, okay, where's the breakfast and where's the walker? What's going on? They come back again and they still keep looking in the damn bathroom. And now they saying, oh, well, the delivery guy said he put it in your bathroom. I said, ain't no damn delivery guy coming here with no freaking walker. I'm getting pissed now. And I'm hearing the delivery guy on the phone saying, oh, but I put it in the bathroom and she looked right at me. She saw me when I put it in there. So I'm like, the hell is he talking about? So, child, why it became Scooby Doo and the mystery, okay, we gonna search the whole hospital floor because he keeps saying he left us here. Maybe it's in somebody else's room. Why it was somebody else's damn room, child, that was bedridden and couldn't damn talk, y'all, that the damn delivery guy had went and put the damn walker in their bathroom. And he talking about she looked right at me and didn't say nothing. Of course she ain't say nothing. She bedridden and can't damn talk. That's all she can do is look at you. I said, I know y'all freaking liar. Like, you can't make this shit up. Okay. I sure was, Tori, and I was trying to be nice. I was nice overall, though. It's funny because then when I would get mean, they would be like, oh, what happened? No, we don't like seeing you like this. Every time we come in, you got such a positive attitude and you got your smile on. I said, yeah, but I ain't smiling today, bitch. I want to go home, okay? I'm tired of being here. Like, the smile is over now. So then finally they was like, okay, we gonna discharge you. We gonna take this pick line out of you. You gonna be able to go home. I was like, hallelujah. Like if I could get up and shout and dance, I would have. I just couldn't. Okay, but I was shouting and dancing in the inside. So I'm looking at the notes that I was writing while I was in there, because of course, like I told y'all, those first couple of days when I woke up, I wasn't talking. I was writing everything. So at first I was going to throw the notes in the garbage, but then I'm like, no, I should actually hold on to these because some of the moments I don't remember. Some things I don't even remember saying. So I'm like, it's good to be able to go back and reflect and look at them, look at, what I wrote and what my cousin wrote and things of that nature, and kind of refresh my memory and, kind of meditate on it and think about it and let it really sink in what I just went through and what I experienced. Hey Auntie, how are you? Thank you for coming through. You said just got here. I will I'm sorry, y'all. My eyes is like I will go back later. Glad you are blessed to hear. Thank you so much. I love you, Auntie. Um So yeah, y'all. My son comes to get me, right? And they say they call transportation. Now, mind you, I live 10 minutes. It's probably not even 10 minutes. It's probably 5 minutes from the hospital, right? So they say they call transportation. I'm waiting downstairs for the transportation. I check with transportation. It say he gonna be there in an hour. I said, bitch, I could walk back and forth and be home 20 times in the hour that you're gonna take you. I said, oh no, we're gonna take it slow and we're gonna walk home, or either we're gonna catch our own damn taxi from here. I ain't about to wait no damn hour. I did not want to be in that hospital any more than I had to. Okay. So my son gets me home. We got home. I was so shocked, y'all. Don't tell him I said this, but he cleaned the whole house and he changed my sheets on the bed. I said, mark this on the damn calendar. What? So, because I was worried, like, I'm going to come home and my house going to be a damn mess. I ain't going to lie to you. So, I got home. That was all good. And I was just happy to be home, recuperating, still feeling weak, still feeling a little out of it. So, the doctor had told me that he was sending all my medications in, right? But I don't see the medications. I'm like, where's the medications, doc? So I go back to the hospital the next day and I'm like, I checked their pharmacy because I said, maybe he don't mean CVS pharmacy. Maybe he mean their pharmacy. Child, when I tell y'all, they was like, go around the corner, through the woods, over the hills, and back around, down under rainbows. They was sending me every which way. I was like, look, y'all, I'm tired. I feel like I'm about to pass out. I feel like I'm going to be back in y'all emergency room. Can y'all please call upstairs and find out where the hell these doctors sent this medication to? So the lady in the hospital pharmacy is like, oh, well, it looks like he put it in, but he didn't put it to a pharmacy. When I tell you, I just seemed like it just kept being one thing after another, after another, after another. Then when I'm walking out of there, it decides to be a storm from hell and raining down crazy hard as I'm walking back to the house, and I'm going underneath buildings trying to sit so that I don't get sick again. I got such a phobia of getting sick again, y'all. It's ridiculous now. I do. I was traumatized from this. And even at one point when the nurse had came in the room, I was crying like, oh, am I going to get my chest filled up, back up again with fluid in my lungs? Because a lot of times when you in the hospital for a certain amount of time, you get sick in there too. You get pneumonia in there too. So the last thing I want to do was stay in there too long and then end up sick again. And the nurse was like, why would you say that? And then I'm telling her that, and she like, no, we gonna rebuke that. And ooh, sorry, y'all. Excuse me for 1 minute. She was like, we gonna rebuke that. We ain't even claiming that. You gonna be okay. And she said a prayer with me. So, like I said, some of them was nice. Okay, some was. And I think that's what any place you go to. I think I mentioned it to y'all before. That would not have been my preference in hospital to go to. I actually have my own trauma with them and different experiences. My other half died in there, and other family members or whatever. So I don't particularly care for them, but I do know that they are good when it comes to certain things. And it just so happens that respiratory and trauma is one of their top things. Also, if you get shot, God forbid, that might be want to be the place you may want to go to too. But certain other things not so much. So with me living right next to them, I knew that would be the hospital they would take me to. But I was like, oh God, like, I just did not have it on my bingo card that it was going to be like, we not only do we have to admit you, but we got to incubate you and you got to be in the ICU. Like, I'm thinking I'm going to have a quick trip there and I'm going to be my ass back home. But it didn't happen that way. I was in there probably for like a week and 4 days, 5 days, almost 2 weeks. That's the longest time I ever spent in the hospital. And then I was like I said, so happy to freaking get home. So now that I've been home, of course, it's a recovery process. I've just been trying to take care of myself. I'm doing a lot better. I sound a lot better. I'm breathing a lot better. I'm talking a lot better. Sometimes I still get lightheaded. I get tired, which is annoying me, but it is what it is. I know my body is healing, but it's hard sometimes for me to just sit my behind down and be like, you can't do what you can't do. Like I said, now I got to practice what I preach. And it's just a matter of like this came out of nowhere, and I was already trying to prepare myself for the next step that I got to do. And now I'm like, so you mean to tell me I got to go through this again because I got to get incubated for the breast? And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's giving me damn anxiety. It's giving me some panic attacks. But I believe that God is gonna work it all out. But I was like, I need a break in between. Y'all cannot force me like from one situation to another situation so fast. My body needs time to heal. I need time to, heal and be able to take everything in mentally, physically, and all of those things, right? So, what's up, Matthew Wilson? How are you doing? Glad to see you. Thanks for popping in. So, yeah, y'all, that is a little bit of my story of my craziness that I went through. Yeah. It was scary. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I said, honey, listen. I definitely felt everybody's prayers. I felt, like I said, my family members, whether y'all want to say is the medication or it wasn't. Listen, I don't know, but I know it gave me a sense of peace to feel them. Um, at one point, I even thought I heard the nurse talking to my aunt on the phone. I'm like, wait, is that my aunt? I know she was like, what? Because the lady has sound just like her. So, but I felt like all of y'all prayers, I appreciate it. And then, everybody was sending me messages like when I turned my phone on and everybody messages was just flooding through like Tamika, 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 Tamika. I was like, oh, I was like, I feel it. I definitely feel it and appreciate it. And the other day I got a delivery of flowers, shout out to Moochie and Inga and Candy and EJ and Booby Traps and Detroit Kings and Brillo and Pretty Girl and Monique Nicole. I don't know, Nita the Diva. If I leave anybody, I'll blame it on my heart, not my mind, not my heart. But that definitely made my day. I'm trying not to cry, y'all, but I got my tissues next to me just in case I do. And I just appreciate, that even when it came to YouTube. They like, take your time. Don't worry about coming back. You know, we got you. We going if we do any lives, we sending you the link. You can join and talk if you want to, or you could just let it, stream to your channel. So that way still could get in that be in this algorithm, because y'all know how flaky YouTube is, right? And just checking on me, texting me, calling me. I appreciate all of it, all the family and friends that came through to see me, my brother friends, people that I haven't seen in years. They just popped up out of nowhere. I was like, where the hell you came from and how the hell you even knew about it? Like, I was so confused. But I definitely appreciate it. It let me know, just, contrary to what people say sometimes. We always see the evil stuff and the arguing and different things of that nature, but we don't shine a light when it comes to people showing love and caring. And I am somebody that always says, tell people you love them when you can and while you can. Give people their flowers when they live and not dead. So I just so appreciated that. So definitely felt the love. And I still have a long way to go on my recovery, but your girl, I'm a fighter. I'm a survivor, okay? I'm a survivor. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I know God got me. So I'm trying to stay. I'm trying to stay positive. I have my days, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I get emotional sometimes just walking outside to the store, because I'll be like, I could have not been walking out here. I could have not been outside. I could not be sitting here talking to y'all right now. Yesterday, I didn't really feel up to it, but it was my girlfriend's birthday, and she is the one that I told y'all is my day one. She's my sister at this point. She's my son's godmother. I'm her kid's godmother. They call me auntie. My son calls her auntie. That's just what it is. We family. And it was her birthday, and she's always doing for me, period. Right. But then when it's my birthday, she definitely always looks out for me. When it's my son's birthday, she always looks out. She looks out for everybody, and she works so hard. So I was like, how can I not be there and spend her birthday with her? And we had such a beautiful time. Nice restaurant, okay. Oh my goodness, the energy was so good. The DJ was good. It was a Caribbean, Puerto Rican spot. Oh my God. Mwah. The food, child. The flavors was just popping, popping, pop. I was like so glad that I went, even though I didn't really feel like it at first. So it was beautiful. And I was glad that I was able to spend her birthday with her, because she said when she came in there and seen them tubes on me, she lost it. And she was like, girl, you better get your ass up. You got to be here with me for my birthday. Like, we ain't playing that. We got a lot more that we got to do. So I'm definitely thankful for that. Yeah, y'all. And I'm getting my studio together. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for y'all to see all of the things that I'm working on. I was already working on it before I got sick, but then the other day, y'all, like I tell y'all, when I tell y'all the devil be like really trying to fight with me, but I'll be fighting him back, because while I went to sit in my computer chair to put my pants and shoes on, okay, and I was on the floor. Why the chair broke? Why the whole bottom of the damn base? I can't even explain to y'all how it happened. Like, the wheels that go around the base literally cracked in half, and my ass was on the floor. I was like, what the hell is going on here? What's up, Inga? How you doing, girl? I hope you having a good day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love y'all back. I know, Kendall, sometimes we gotta cry, child. Cry together. Lord knows I'll be getting my boo-hoos in. I really do. Yeah, got some business to handle. Okay. So yeah, y'all, that is basically, my testimony. That's the things that I can remember. I did keep my notes, and I still want to kind of go over those a little bit more. I know it was times I was cursing them damn doctors out in them notes. I was like, I hate this place. Get me out of here. These people getting on my nerves, because I just felt like they didn't want to take the patience to figure out what I was saying or what I want. They just like, no, I'm in here to do whatever it is that I'm doing. And they feel like you just this patient that's in the bed, and you just supposed to sit there and deal with it, no matter whether it's making me uncomfortable, it's making me in pain, or I'm feeling like I want to be up a little bit more, I want to be down a little bit more. But once I got to, start being able to communicate with them a little bit better, then shout out, I had this nurse named Ricky. Like, I really wanted to send them something nice, because it was some that was really, really good. And then when I started telling them when I could talk that I had been into nursing before and I got injured on the job, it was like, well, would you ever go back into nursing? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I would. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows where God is leading me, right? So I just want to share that with y'all. And then I just want to mention some of these. Y'all know I always like to share light on the things that's happening and the awareness for each month. We have developmental disabilities awareness month and then disabilities um awareness week as well. Um with the developmental disabilities month, of course, just um is what it says. It's highlighting the challenges and potential, of individuals with developmental disabilities. Us, like, letting people know about it. And y'all know that that's always important to me with shining the light. Then we have March is also self-injury awareness month. Just side note, I don't think I have the slides for that, but we also had World Kidney Day on March 11th, which is a specific day within a month dedicated to kidney health. And then we have Purple Day for epilepsy awareness, March 26th, right? A specific day dedicated to epilepsy. And I have a lot of family that, suffers with epilepsy. So it's always important for me to shine a light on these things. Thank you, Inga. Appreciate you. Glad you feeling better. Thank you, boo. Where were there any nurses that got hell yeah, Tori? And it was a couple nurses that I was like, I think they could see it by the look I freaking gave them, okay? When they came in my room and they start doing some shit, especially when I couldn't talk, when I still had the tube down my throat, and I was like, who are you talking to? Because it ain't me. And they thought, because they straightened their asses up after that. Like, you got me all the way messed up. Okay, tube or no tube. Let alone when I can start running my damn mouth. We don't play that over here. Okay. So, um, yeah, we had March is Brain Injury Awareness Month, right? It aims to raise awareness about traumatic brain injuries and their impact. Of course, we know brain injuries often occurs from a blow to the head, right? So that's definitely something that's very important. And then we have Blood Clot Awareness Month, which a close friend of mine suffers with. And of course, I told y'all that they was making sure they kept giving me them blood thinners. I want to take that damn needle and jab them with it. Them damn thing hurt so bad, but it's for you not to get a blood clot while you're laying in the hospital bed. But because you're not moving and you're laying around, you know, that's why you can possibly get clots, and we definitely don't want that, right? And so, blood clot awareness raises awareness around crucial blood clots and how they affect nearly 900,000 Americans. Yet fewer than 6% understand the risk. Every 6 minutes, someone dies from a blood clot, and it's a leading cause that is preventable. So please, you guys, when I talk about us getting checked and trying to be on top of things. Some things you just, of course, can't catch everything and know everything, but if you can, it helps when we are being checked on a regular basis because it makes no sense that that is that high for something that's actually preventable. It's also, oh my goodness, what is the other one? It's something blood disorder awareness month too, right? Which basically kind of is like a person getting clots, but with that one is something that they're born with, and it's usually more male kids than females. We don't really know why, but that's a higher number as well, right? So definitely something else to be on the lookout for. And then you have colorectal cancer awareness month, right? You can prevent it again if you are getting early um bringing awareness, getting more people checked. Starting at 45 is when you usually do. I think they might have raised the age or lowered the age to 40, but somewhere between 40 and 45, we should be educating, encouraging people about the importance of early screenings, y'all. Okay, early screenings can definitely save a life. Um, yeah, Tori, and I believe that it is. It's actually a lot of awarenesses inside the months. I just sometimes choose a couple, but sometimes it's actually a very long list of different days, weeks, and months that they do within each month, right? So gambling awareness is one as well. Then you have multiple sclerosis awareness month, which is very important. I actually had one of the subscribers tell me she was diagnosed with that back in 2000, and she thanked me for sharing about bringing awareness to it. Multiple sclerosis awareness month started in 2003, and we raised awareness and helped broaden understanding about MS, a disease that affects our central nervous systems, okay, nerve damage that disrupts the communication between the brain and the body. So that is very important that we shine a light on that as well. Then we have cerebral palsy awareness day, right? Where we wear green, which is March 25th, 2025. That's my godson's birthday. 1 minute, y'all. I'm feeling like I'm kind of getting a little tired. I gotta take a little sip of my coffee. Um, then we have, of course. Wait, did I say? I don't think I had the slides for this, but we also had Purple Day for Epilepsy Awareness, March 26th. Yeah, I think I did mention that. And of course, y'all know that March was also Women's History Month, right? And I did share something about that in the community tab, is where we celebrate the contributions of women and learning about all of women's challenges, okay, worldwide, where we shine a light on them. Hey, shine a light on them. Hey, so definitely always want to do that. Um, she's always late. Says, "Oh, I gotta do the replay to hear about your yelling hospital." Oh, child, listen, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. After they took that tube out, because for a minute there, I'm gonna tell y'all one of the notes that I did write down was these people trying to kill me. I wrote that down because that's how I felt when I first was in that ICU, and they kept coming jigging that damn freaking thing down my freaking throat. I thought I was about to die in there, y'all. Okay, I didn't know whether they was trying to do it or not, but all I could tell y'all is a man that was in the next damn room was yelling, "They trying to kill me! They trying to kill me!" And I was like, "I feel you, brother, right on." I felt his damn pain, but fortunately, I didn't have a roommate inside my room. I just could hear other people in other rooms. I had my room to myself. I'm thankful for that. When I was in the ICU, I was by myself. And when I was in the room that I told y'all was a damn closet, I was by myself. So I didn't have to necessarily deal with roommates, but I just had to deal with a lot of people making a lot of damn noise, and some of the nurses and doctors, like I said, irritating the hell out of me. And then I felt like every minute they kept saying, "Somebody come to psych ward. We have a person that's, doing this and this and that." I was like, what the hell happening at the damn psych ward? Like, don't tell me some psych patient about to be loose and doing some shit. They kept calling for that damn psych ward, baby. I said it must be a full moon. And then they kept calling the rest. So it was kind of hard to like keep hearing that over and over and over. That's another reason why I couldn't sleep in there, because I was like, child, what the hell going on every minute? They was like, "We need emergency stat to the psych." I said, "What's happening in the damn psych?" Okay, that was going on a lot too. Um, hey RC, how are you? Um, she said, "I just had completed a beautiful women's health wall at work. I love seeing the students stop to read it." Oh, that's great. What's up, Detroit Kings? What's going on, my brother? Yes. So yeah, y'all. Did I miss something? Oh yeah, Inga says make sure y'all get y'all colonoscopy. Absolutely, definitely do that. So yeah, y'all, it was definitely an experience. I'm telling y'all, it's not one that I want to have again anytime soon. It's one that I'm thankful that I made it through. Okay. It could have always been worse, even though some of them people was crazy as hell. Some of them were definitely a blessing. I think I mentioned to y'all in my last video about the 36-year-old doctor, and just some of the doctors and nurses, like, you could tell that they're calling and that they're going to be really good at it. Hopefully they don't change, because sometimes when you work in those environments for so long, you do get immune to stuff and you do change over time. I hope that they keep those same, attitudes with them. They were good at their jobs. You can tell that it's just something that was just God given, that they were born to do. And I like seeing the black and the brown people doing their things up in there. I did like that. And whew, yeah, it just was a lot, yeah. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was definitely scary. But I'm gonna read y'all a couple of these positive affirmations, and then we gonna end it there. So we have may your fro grow and your skin glow. Okay. May your fro glow and your skin glow. Then we have look around and appreciate all the things going right. Sometimes we focus so much on stuff that's going bad, stuff that, didn't go right, stuff that we thought was supposed to happen. But sometimes we got to take time to just appreciate the things that do go right, whether it be something small or big, and just, focus on that. Then we have be patient with yourself, which we definitely have to do. Okay. Sometimes we are worst critics on ourselves, worse than anybody else could be. We got to be patient with ourselves. I got to be patient with myself, y'all. That's something I got to work on. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. Then we have don't give up on the person you're becoming. Don't give up on the person you're becoming. And how can I love? How can I lose if I'm already chose? Okay. I know that's right. And then we have, sorry, y'all, some of these are so small for me. Let me make this bigger. When you stop fixating on what could have been and appreciate the glory of what is right now. When you stop fixating on what could have been and appreciate the glory of what is right now. Definitely make sure you do that. Then you have welcoming the new era of me. Welcome in the new era of me. Welcome in the new era of me. Okay. What if it all works out? A lot of times we think about it not working out again. We think about the bad things. We think about stuff falling apart. And that's the natural human reaction. But sometimes we got to just say, what if it all works out? What if it's all going to work in our favor? What if it's all going to come together the way that it's supposed to? And that's that. Sometimes we stress ourselves out more than we need to. We worry more than we need to. Sometimes worry can definitely be the enemy. So sometimes we got to try to block that worry out and just you know, claim what's for us, because y'all know I always tell y'all that what's for you is going to be for you. Nobody could stop it. Nobody could block it. It may slow down. It may pause for a minute. It may not come when you think that it should come. But if it's yours, then you definitely are going to get it regardless. And I'm a firm believer in that. So that is where we're gonna leave that at, guys, because I actually was up here talking a lot longer than I planned on talking, but I definitely, always enjoy talking with y'all no matter what. And I will be back. I think it's 5:05 for what you should be watching. Okay, it's been a minute since we did that. And I'm like, if I don't get up here and say these damn movies, the whole freaking month gonna be over. And I've been had the slides done anyway. So I was like, I may go, may as well go ahead and use them. Let me see what y'all was talking about before we get out of here. Oh Lord, yeah, Inga and this damn curry chicken she made a couple days ago. I wish she could have sent me some. Sometimes I wish I lived by Inga, because she be throwing down in that kitchen, honey. I ain't been cooking nothing since I've been home. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Either my son cook, or he brings something in, or I make something that's easy in the refrigerator. But that be it. I haven't cooked a damn thing. Okay, since I've been out. Thank you, P. Bronson. But I did have me some Fiesta chicken last night. I had Fiesta chicken, okay, curry chicken, because we went to a Caribbean Latino spot last night. The food was feast that they bone, okay. It was delicious, and I tore that shit down. I sure did. Had me some rice and beans salad. We was in there partying it up, honey. Okay, I couldn't get up and dance, but I was sitting in my seat dancing. Okay. So yeah, y'all, that is what I have for today. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Candy Love, Kendall, Inga, Moochie, RC, Detroit Kings, DeMarcus Vaughn, she's always late, Torian. And I don't know if I'm missing everybody's name. Lemon Kush Pepper, Brown Pretty, Tamara Barney. But if I did miss you, Monique 69 Ways came through, Shayna McD, I appreciate it. Lighting up with Letitia. Everybody and anybody that comes on the replay game, let me know replay game. You came by, put some flames up in the sky. Tell me what you've been doing for your self-care. Okay, how you've been taking care of yourself. And how you been making out so far. I thank everybody for your prayers again. I thank y'all for everybody that called, that text, that DM'd, sent me a message anywhere on any of the social medias. If y'all not follow me on social media, please do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. I think I'm like 25 people away from having 2,500. So, hit that subscribe if you so inclined. Okay, definitely would appreciate it. I know I'm not putting out as much content as I usually do, but I'm still around, y'all. I'm still around. I'm still here in these YouTube streets when I can be. Okay. Definitely appreciate everybody. All the love. Definitely feel the love, feel the prayers, and I'm very thankful for it. So yeah, y'all, I will see y'all back here for what you should be watching. Then I think 7 o'clock we doing power. So I got a busy day, so I gotta kind of take a break in between and go ahead, relax, relate, and breathe. But I'll be back. Okay, like the Terminator. I'll see y'all around.